Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Is it audible, sir? Clearly?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತದೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ
ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು.
People like this.
Suresh,
Yeah, now you are audible. Yeah. I'm able to hear you, Sri.
you're able to hear me? I'm trying to set the camera. This zoom there need to. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ I think it reverses the. You can see that CSI logo in my background. That's this. It's basically ulta. The CSI logo is.
But ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
ಅದೊಂದು mostly there's some settings.
Okay.
Every time is very proud.
Sri, you're at, taking it from home or?
Yeah, I'm at home. My share screen is not enabled, Allah?
Not yet, not yet.
You can't see my this thing, but anyway, I don't share anything.
Oh.
I'm just saying that in case if I read it from a Word document.
Okay, fine.
My Word document is not visible right now, right? Only you can see me. Right?
I can see only you.
Okay, great. Let me see. Show device settings, enter full screen, keypad, turn off incoming video, keypad, enter full screen, show video, show device settings, audio, indication camera. Okay, theme default. Camera setting ಇಲ್ಲ. Last time I did somewhere.
Teams, is it?
Teams are setting up my this thing. Camera. Actually, this mirror image has to be removed somehow.
Alla, only the image is getting mirrored, is it? That's something.
Background hingade screen ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ CSI. Can you see that? Banner ಇದೆ. That CSI, you can top of this screen, you can just see that CSI is ulta file.
No, that's what. ಆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಇರೋದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್.
ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲೋಗೋ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ.
ಸರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ಸರ್. ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾನರ್ ಇಂದ.
ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ? ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಫೈನ್. ಟೋಟಲ್ 22 ಇದೆ. But you have a control when you hand over the.
So you can. Yeah, Sri.
Speaker will be displayed on the screen, isn't it?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take some this thing recordings.
Yeah.
We won't be able to do it because you have control there. Or maybe just take a screenshot.
Vidhu, can you hear me?
Hello. Hi,
Hi, Vidhu.
Sundari. Hello.
Good afternoon. Would you be recording this?
Yes. I will start the recording in another 5 minutes.
Sure. Wonderful.
Sir. Hello.
Yes, Bharti.
Sir, we'll wait for another 5 to 10 minutes.
No, I think we should start off. Bindu?
Yes, Andresh. So,
shall we start?
Yes, we've started the recording, so you can start.
Yeah, sure.
Shall I start, sir?
Sure, Dr. Bharti. Let's start.
Oh. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dr. Bharti Harsur, member, Managing Committee, CSI, Bangalore Chapter, and also the Professor in Information Science Engineering Department, PDA College of Engineering, Kalburgi. On behalf of CSI, Bangalore Chapter, I heartily welcome you all for this one-day induction program on low-code, no-code, accelerating digital transformation organized by Computer Society of India, Bangalore Chapter, in association with WEM Private Limited, Bangalore. Nahi Gnanena Sadrishyam. We are a culture that has kept knowledge at the highest pedestal for ages. As a part of CSI Bangalore Chapter, Knowledge Dissemination Series 2021, we have gathered here today on this virtual platform to attend the induction program on the exciting world of low-code, no-code. So knowledge dissemination is the endless process of sharing the knowledge with those who need it in the society. In fact, that's the very purpose of Computer Society of India's existence. Our Honorable Prime Minister has recently stated that the more we give importance to skill development, the more competent will be our youth. So the Computer Society of India aims to impart the technical and life skills among the students, faculty and staff of different institutions and corporate across the nation, enhancing the multidisciplinary possibilities. Computer Society of India, in association with PM, is introducing today the low-code, no-code technology for budding professionals, techies, and non-techies alike to enable them to develop real-life applications in short duration. This induction into the new technology is expected to make them aware of myriad possibilities and opportunities. The low-code, no-code platform provides an integral development environment with a drag and drop built-in components that helps to design the applications for multiple devices. I'm confident that we will have an information packed session today. The program is presided by Dr. Shishal Angdi sir, Chairman, Computer Society of India, Bangalore chapter, along with a strong team of managing committee members of Computer Society of India, Dr. Sundaresh Bilgi sir, Dr. K. Dayanand sir, and the other managing committee members. My heartily welcome to the leadership team and every supporters from the Computer Society of India, Bangalore chapter. I welcome you all, sir. For this event, particularly have a strong technical support from the WEM Private Limited, Bangalore, represented by Mr. Harsh Defray, Managing Director of WEM Private Limited. I, on behalf of Computer Society of India, heartily welcome you, sir, along with your team. I welcome you, sir. We admire them for their passion in reaching out to the student community and sharing their experiences and expertise. There is no better learning than from the practitioners. So a special mention of welcome to all the participants from 25 plus institutions across the nation, recognizing their hunger for learning to reach their personal best. We are with you in this quest and always. My hearty welcome to all the delegates in this today's event. Let's enjoy the system. Once again, I welcome you all. Have a nice day. With this, I would like to invite Dr. Shishal Angdi sir, Chairman, Computer Society of India, to say a few words on this occasion. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Bharti, madam. Thanks a lot. Sundaresh, am I audible?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. Very good afternoon to one and all. And once again, my warm welcome to all of you on the virtual conference today. We're all aware the knowledge sharing sessions or knowledge sharing programs are inevitable today as the technology is fast changing, particularly in the area of information technology, computer science, or you can call it as a digital technology. So essentially, we're forced to align with the technology evolutions. There's no shortcuts though. So technological evolutions, of course, we cannot stop them because they are our own desire, and it's our desire is basically to lead our life better. So we have seen many such evolutions. Of course, at least I have seen at least 4+ decades or 3.5+ decades of IT progression. So we have seen many. If you just broadly look at the software development aspect itself, when we used to be a day where we used to write programs using conventional methods or conventional programs, etc. Over a period of time, we brought in the concepts of object technologies and so on and so forth. Why all these things are reflections of evolutions. And today, of course, we have a stage where we are now thinking at no code, low code. What it means essentially is, yes, do we need, if we continue our conventional way of writing an application, I think there's no way we can meet the challenging demands of today's. Every now and then the requirements are very dynamic. I mean, today there's a threat happens in banking industry, you are forced to quickly change your applications or implement something or some special routines or some special scripts. It's not just only in the software development area. Entire IT sphere or digital sphere or computer sphere has evolved tremendously. Name anything in the securities or take in terms of infrastructure side, where we are, I mean, is not a client server anymore. I mean, we all think of clouds. Hence, technological evolutions are essential, and there's no shortcut for us also to remain silent without upskilling ourselves is going to be a challenge. Therefore, in order to do a knowledge sharing sessions, organizations like ours, like Computer Society of India, are required to be there in place so that as a non-profit making body, we can disseminate the knowledge and the skills to the IT community or IT users by bringing the best of resources from industries or innovations or research and development organizations, so that we fill the gaps, skill gaps, or upskill the gaps, so on and so forth. I mean, industries like today we have WEM Technologies, WEM India Private Limited. So they are here today because they are the leaders in no code, low code. So like this, yes, I can bring in such things with help of its very wide networks of branches and centers across the country. And today, many of us must be knowing it's one of the oldest technical non-profit making body of the country, which is only focused on the computers. Rather, the name of the association started as a computer. Today, of course, the computer is very rarely referred. Everything is a digital. I mean, name of the computer is. Are you able to hear? So what I'm saying today is the Computer Society of India.
Unless, sir, it is mute. Like you are in mute. Can you unmute, please?
Is it okay now?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Yes, loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Sure. Thanks. Sorry. So what I was just saying is, Computer Society of India, Bangalore chapter per se. This year, we have planned many programs, essentially to bring in the best of technologies available in the market, help the academicians, help the students by teaching them what's happening, know-how about the technologies, so on and so forth. Just to name few, we have various events scheduled planned this year in the areas of technologies like AI, machine learning, cloud technologies, and securities, cyber securities areas, and targeting or rather focusing to bring in benefit to select verticals, like for example, healthcare sciences, or healthcare services and management, or banking and finance sector. And we are also thinking of bringing in the academic side, education sector side. So just to mention that, just about a week back, we successfully had a workshop for healthcare management and services. It was attended by well-respected organizations like Institute of Science and Andhra Pradesh Tech Zone, and Philips India, and IBM, Tata Memorial Center, MGM Hospitals. So many, just to name a few. Idea is there's a good amount of trust on the Computer Society of India. And of course, needless to mention, today's forum is essentially targeted for academic sector, and all the participants, both the students and faculties, are well aware we have very large network of student chapters. So having said that, I'm saying essentially to once again welcome you all. This is going to be a very information packed day is going to be for next 1 or 2 hours. I'm sure we'll all benefit out of this program. Thanks to them for their cooperation. We look forward to conduct such programs regularly in the newer technologies in areas of software development side. And one of the important thing, we also thought this program can become a foundation in the low code, no code area. So therefore, we said students can take benefit of this and have themselves as recognized in a attended foundation course, or foundation session in the low code, no code. So this will be a beginning. We can organize the in-depth courses in the low code, no code, how to use the platform, practice yourself, and with hands-on maybe 2 days course or 3 days course type of things. We will be in touch with you, or you can be in touch with us. So, and in addition to that, Computer Society of India Bangalore chapter, in order to help students, also help students in terms of complying for this BTU's requirement of internship. This year we have announced the internship course starting October. Of course, you can also reach the Bangalore Center anytime on how to enroll and register, so that society can help bringing in our identified industries to accomplish your project work or maybe internship work, which is mandatory requirement today in the BTU. With that few words, I don't want to stand in between the serious technical sessions and the learners. I once again wish you all the best, and let's have the best learning from this program. Thank you very much, and over to Dr. Sundesh.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Shri. Bindu, can I be the presenter?
You are.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Sure. Is it visible?
Yes.
I have been sharing the screen. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, yes, visible.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Dear students and all other learners around. First of all, thank you for attending this. This is going to be a wonderful session because this is something that's right at the cutting edge of technology as we speak today. Just let's try to understand what low-code, no-code is all about. Of course, you will hear really in depth from WEM, but I just wanted to introduce you into the spirit of low-code, no-code. So what is low-code? I have highlighted the words that you really should look at. Visually create, which means the coding is visually driven, and you are actually doing new business applications, new IT applications. And the last one is minimal hand coding. And what is the impact? You have your developers, including business developers, adding more value and much faster. That's low code. This is the simplest definition that you could find. I'm sure most of you use a spreadsheet for day-to-day work, almost on a daily basis. You are using this. Just think about this. What happens when you add three numbers using Sigma, right? You have got addition symbol there. You use it, just drag it and it does your work. That's the simplest notion of visual coding in a sense. You're adding A1, A2, A3 cells, 5 plus 7 plus 12 is equal to 24. Straight away you get, right? That's low code in its simplest terms. And what is in it for you? Why is it that Computer Society of India wanting to do all of this for you? Look at this numbers, 13.8 billion in 2021 and an increase of 22.6% from 2020 and a growth of 23%, close to 23%. This is not me saying, it's Gartner which is saying, analyst. And that's going to be a stupendous growth and all of you have a stake in it in future, right? So most of you who are attending this will have, in a sense, get tuned to programming like this because that's going to be the future. Okay, future is all about community programming, even business analysts doing programming, and all this in the low code, no code way. Okay, low code is minimal number of coding and no code is almost zero coding that's required to be done in a sense. And what are the different types of low-code development technologies? We are looking at low-code application platforms like WEM. Then there are some intelligent business process management suites. RPA comes into this, and citizen automation and development platforms come into this. So if you really look at the numbers, these are the millions of US dollars in numbers, and you can take a look at this for yourself. On an average basis, 100 million business employs around 1800 to 1900 people. Guess the number of jobs this is going to create. Now, coming to the entire ecosystem of low code, no code, I just wanted to highlight some of the leading vendors in this space today. WEM, OutSystems, Appian, Microsoft has got Power Apps, Salesforce also has got a platform, Pega has a platform, Oracle has got Apex, Zoho, the in-house Indian stuff, Zoho, they have got Creator, you have got Mendix, you have got ServiceNow, you have got Legacy, that is Google App Maker, you have Betty Blocks, and there are many more. And there's a reason why particularly we called out WEM when we wanted to do this program. I had a look at the way it is being compared, with respect to all of these systems that I'm projecting here. And in most cases, even though a young organization, they beat others in some terms of service support, in terms of integration and deployment, in terms of some of the product capabilities, as well as they start building even more capabilities into this. So that's the reason we thought that that's the right platform for us to project, so that you can see for yourself the growth that's going to happen in soon. What are the key benefits of low code, no code? Agility improves. That basically is the speed of development, speed of going to market, which is very important, right? The first comer always gets more. Decreased costs, obviously, in most cases, more than 1/3 of the cost is what is involved. Higher productivity, that means faster and efficient programming happens. Your customers obviously will have better experience. You will have better risk management and governance because of a SaaS-based approach, and you can change easily. Fast transformation. That's the reason exactly why we put digital transformation, accelerating digital transformation right at upfront, right? So basically what it means is, in this era of digital transformation, whereas Dr. Srishail Angadi spoke, the need for change is imminent and very, very, I would say, with a speed that is required. So we'll have to obviously look at solutions like low code, no code for adapting to this dynamic world. Challenges, it has got its challenges too.
नाही ढिलच येते हे इकडे सरकवलंय ना त्याच्यावर हे होतं.
So kindly please be on mute whoever is not speaking. Challenges, there are a few challenges that come with the low code, no code ecosystem also. Lack of visibility. Students in particular, I want you to focus on these as well. Okay, while there are benefits, there are also issues, or I would rather say challenges, not issues, challenges which are always surmountable. Okay, that means we can overcome these challenges in different ways. This is exactly how a system architect thinks, right? I have got benefits. How do I make use of those benefits? Challenges. How do I overcome these challenges and build systems that are robust and enterprise level? Okay, that's exactly the reason why I brought these two slides, right? So you can think on those lines as well. Apart from the ability to code, also look at these different things. Okay, thank you and happy learning. With this, I will hand it over to Bindu.
Thank you so much, Sundaresh. So we will have Harsh to actually take you through the WEM. Hi, Harsh.
Hi, Bindu, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
Sundaresh, can you just remove your share screen?
That's okay. It will get overlapped if I put my screen on top of it. No problem. Bindu, you want to continue and we can take our conversation forward, or you want me to begin?
Harsh, you can begin. You can begin. I think everyone is waiting for the competition, the battle. So
okay, sure. So I will begin. Thank you all. I welcome you to today's session on no code, low code overview, and who we are and what WEM does. I'll introduce myself. My name is Harsh. I look after WEM India and Middle East, and also look at the digital factory. We have interesting personalities today. So I will be joined by David, who will be joining us from Melbourne. We have got Bo, who's joined us. I can see him here from Cambodia. We've got Mauli from Bangalore. We've got Bindu, who's based out of Pune. So I'm coming to you from Pune. It is 26 degrees Celsius here, light drizzle, lovely weather. It's just that we need to all keep safe because of COVID. So whenever you go out, please wear your masks. Keep distance. Okay, so with that, let me begin the slides on WEM. These are 10 slides, but I'll try to cover what no code or low code is and where WEM stands. So I will start my presentation now. I'm going to share something which I would like to show up first of all, before I go on to my regular presentation. I will pick up a PDF. Yeah, if you can see this. This is CIO review of India current edition, WEM APAC, the leader in no code. So this is Cheno. I report to Cheno. Cheno is based out of Melbourne. And Cheno is an integration, a national integration. Cheno is from Kohima, Nagaland, and his better half is from Kerala. So just FYI for some students, Cheno is XLRI and BITS Pilani, pass out. And this is a lovely article which talks about how we are the leaders in Asia. And there is a lot of coverage on web. But let's go to the no code platform. Let me present and begin the presentation. OK, so this is where we are. We are headquartered in Amsterdam and Melbourne, and we come to you across 5 countries. And this is how the digital factory operates. So it's no longer a place and a glass pane building, which you see current organizations having. We are spread across. All of us work from home, so it's different. OK, so here's the thing. The no-code storm is coming. It's coming. It's just catching very, very fast. And to that effect, I'm going to talk to you about an overview and what WEM APAC can do. And then we'll have Nikhil, a youngster from WEM APAC, who's an intern. He's joining us from Delhi, who will talk about the opportunities and the competition. Okay, so I'm going ahead. So this is the question which I would like to pose to you. What are the number of applications in the next 5 years which will use no code tools? That means there is no coding. All you need to do is just look at the screen, drag, drop icons, and your application is ready. It is 450 million. Huge number of applications, and these 450 million applications are enterprise level applications. There are so many other applications which I can easily state will go over 3 to 4 billion, which will be built on no code. So I thought I will leave that at the back of your mind. The second question which I want to pose to all of you, and in fact, I'm really grateful for Dr. Sundaresh to put that slide up as to how many companies will spend on no code or low code platform, and what will be the total consumption, what will be the value of this amount by 2022, how much will we spend on this? And here's the answer. $27 billion will be spent on building applications which are no-code applications. I'll give you an example. When Manipal Hospital wanted a platform, they really wanted to roll it out fast in Bangalore. This was for COVID vaccinations. They told us the previous service provider took 4 weeks to deliver. We delivered it in 3 days. Very, very fast. We can build a mobile application in 2 days flat. So these are the kind of crunching time, tools which are available from no code. All you need to know is how does that stuff work. If you know that, that's it. A little understanding of how processes are and an understanding of the no code tool which you can use. Very easy. The next question which will come to our minds, and some of you would be students, the percentage of companies using no-code apps in the next 2 years, that is 2023. How many organizations in the world are going to use no-code applications or applications which are built on no-code? Here's the answer, over 50%. So all the organizations where there are interns, students, some of us will be working, entrepreneurs, IT professionals working, all of them will be using no code, but the enterprise applications would be 50% plus. So it's a huge market which is coming to us, and this has got expedited or fastened because of COVID. Okay, because everybody wants things fast. Nobody wants to go to the office. You want to build from home. How do you do it? You need a tool set. That's where no code comes in, and that's where WEM comes in. Okay, so this is the job market for no code. 18 million jobs across all verticals. And also this can be beautifully coupled with robotic process automation. So if you want to strengthen your resume, go no code. It's very easy, where you can understand the logic, build it, and organizations are looking for it. Now, this is the new normal. This is not the time where you can actually study, scope, and do things. This is fast. The thing about working in a wall-to-wall carpet office and there'll be hundreds of people working with you may not be true after some years. Okay, so now I'm coming to you from my house in Koregaon Park in Pune. Beautiful weather outside. I can go have a cup of coffee and come back again and start working. I've got 4 pets in the house. This is the working. So for folks who want to go for a branded organization, work for a client, or take a job, I think the carpet is missing. I think the rooms will be missing, and I think the crowd will be missing within the next 3 years. So it's here to stay, the new normal. Here we are. We are number one. We're number one technically. We are number one commercially. We are number one as far as TCO goes. TCO stands for total cost of ownership. When you buy anything in IT world, we call it total cost of ownership, TCO. What is the total cost of the application? So it is not only the application, but it's the hardware, the elements of hardware, the maintenance contract. That is what TCO means. And we are number one. And in fact, in the beginning of the presentation, I showed that even in India, we are getting reviewed as the number one no-code platform across. WEM APAC, this is our background. We are based out of Melbourne and Amsterdam. We are present in about 45 countries. We have an all industry presence. I look after India and Middle East and also the digital factory here. Love to get in touch with any one of you who wants to write a mail. Please feel free, get in touch. We are responsive. We write back quickly. There is 400% year-on-year growth. It is unprecedented. While the normal companies are growing at 10%, 50%, 20%, some of them have got negative growth due to COVID. We are growing, and we are growing fast. Okay, so that's the background about us. This is what we have. We have the WEM Digital Factory, which spans 4 countries, and we've added the 5th one too. So it's India, Australia, Cambodia, and Myanmar. In fact, our lead project leader, Bo Jespersen, who's Danish, is based out of Cambodia. And so amazing character. Whenever there's a chance, we will introduce him. He's got lots to talk. We've got WEM COE, which is based again virtually across these countries. We combine very well with hyper automation and WEM, and we are open to internships. So Dr. Sundaresh is driving this initiative. We want, and we are partnering with CSI. We respect the prowess and the capability which the Computer Society of India brings to the table, and we are aligning with Computer Society of India to actually go to students, colleges, and institutions where we can get high quality interns. When I say high quality, it's not about code. It is about the mindset, and it is about the attitude. Okay, so this is the background about WEM. As far as the software goes, the platform goes, it is 10x the speed of any normal coding. It's breathtakingly fast. 1/3 the TCO I talked about, we are completely secure. We are ISO 27001 certified. We are GDPR compliant. For some of us who do not know what GDPR is, it is a European compliance for data protection. Okay, so we are compliant with that. We are compliant with all the security norms which are there for the software and for the cloud. And we are on cloud. This is platform as a service, so you can use it when you choose to do so. Okay, so this is about WEM, no code platform. Visit our website, you like it. And here is what, and this is my second last slide. What you see, the WYS and WYG, that's the new acronym. What you see is what you get. Okay, so whatever you build, you can have instant preview. So if you're building a mobile app and you want to see how cool it looks, you can immediately have a look at it. And here's the best part of the platform. The platform is responsive. So if you're building an application on the platform, it conforms to the screen which you want to do. You know, whether it is a mobile screen, a tab, or whatever, it conforms to the screen. And the Android and iOS development is by one workflow. The same workflow which you use to build a normal application can be done by on the mobile by WEM. So WEM, the same application can be on mobile, can be on native mobile, can be on tabs, and can be on the PC. So same screen can be used. Okay, instant previews, same interface, and we've got an internship program, and I'm so happy. We've got Nikhil, who's an intern. We've got Kapil, who's an intern, and they're working and building platforms. We take internships very seriously. Anyone who interns with us has got a right to refuse the first job offer. The first job offers which will come from WEM will go to interns. So if anybody is interested, please get in touch with Dr. Sundaresh, CSI, the Computer Society of India, or Bindu or myself. Love to interact with you. We have Mauli, who is running our internship program. And this is my last slide, second last slide, sorry, the last slide is Q&A. Balance. So is it that you only want to learn no code? No, coding is also important. What coding teaches you, if you look at this, what coding teaches you is logic, integration and searching. You know, you network and you say, hey, I don't get this. You go to GitHub and you work. What no code teaches you is possibilities, because there's no coding. You can do whatever you want. The only stoppage is your mindset. So there is speed, there is small teams, so 1 to 4 teams. In coding, if you see Infosys or TCS or any of these large companies, they've got thousands of individuals. Here, the team size is 1 to 4. So it's a short, small team which gives you high-powered performance. It's like a commando unit, okay, short and small. So it can maintain your individuality. That's what no code can teach you. And no code also enables the flow of logic, the process flow, and problem solving. And if you want to be successful in life, you can't be a coder. You have to be a problem solver. So good that you know coding, it'll help you. Good that if you don't know coding, you've not lost anything. OK, if you're a problem solver, that's your ticket to glory. Be it an entrepreneurship, be it working with some organization. You need to be a problem solver. OK, this is the last slide, and this slide is about what's happening globally, what's happening in Europe, Asia, America, and Africa. And because now is the time when there was a tagline, anyone can fly. Here it is, anyone can build an application. Absolutely anyone can build an application. A person like me who's kind of a dinosaur, I'm 52 years old, I could build an application within a day on the WEM platform. You can perhaps do it faster. Okay. So with this, I will hand it over to David. It's a privilege to be associated with David Lee. David Lee comes to us from the city of Melbourne, Australia. And David is our VP for channels for WEM APAC. David handles large countries and large geographies like Australia, Japan, Korea, and some key countries across Asia Pacific and America. So David will give you an insight of what is happening in the world. So stay tuned, and it was lovely interacting with you. Thank you. Over to you, David.
Thank you, Ash. My name is David Lee. I'm based in Melbourne, Australia, and I look after Korea and Japan, but also look after channel sales and partner alliance and so on. So today I would like to introduce you who's basically using WEM for their enterprise digital transformations. Basically, I would like to tell you why WEM is the future of coding. So, which is no coding is the future of coding. That I would like to introduce why WEM is automating, innovating, and modernizing enterprise applications for the future. Now, we have a number of famous customers across the world and across industries like IBM, Philips, Shell, and Tech Mahindra in India, and Infosys. And we have DXC Technologies, and we have Aon and Air France, you name it, as well as AT&T. From telecom to manufacturing, banking, and government sector, public sectors, small and large, medium customers, and we have customers in Netherlands, in Europe, many of other countries in Europe, and America, as well as a lot of countries in Asia Pacific. So, how is the status of no-code platform in year 2020? As Harsh has introduced you, that over 50% of enterprise customers will develop their applications with no-code by year 2023 by Gartner, and that is already happening. If you can see that. March last year till June last year, just for the three or 4 months, the investment on no-code has been increased by 160% during this time. It has been raised from 10 to 26%. And also, as Harsh has mentioned that 450 million applications will develop by the no-code. That's because the no-code solution is the most adaptable, friendly application development platform for the enterprise business environment, and also it is strategic tools for enterprise customers to drive large-scale digital transformation for their customers, and also to enjoy the benefits that the market changes so fast, so that any applications to meet market demand that has to be developed incredibly fast, so that customers are using the enterprise are using and adopting low code and no code for their enterprise digital transformations. And by year 2022, the total market size of the no code, low code is 27.23 billion. We are playing the game of monetary game here in the market for next 5 to 10 years. So so who's actually using WEM for their enterprise digital transformation? Okay, first company that I would like to introduce is the Volkswagen. Everyone knows Volkswagen, which is German company, that they use WEM for their customer services and booking their customer services, and also maintaining maintenance schedules for customers' cars that they have purchased from Volkswagen. And we have flight charters in Australia, which you can simply schedule for flight charters for one destination to the other, for the business purpose or for the leisures. And as you know, Australia is quite large, and the flight charter is quite popular in Korea. So in Australia. So they are actively using these applications to make bookings and for their flight schedules. And also we have a travel applications that gives all the information of the travel where you're gonna have, and also introduce some equipment that you need for your travels as well, and also for your accommodations. BidWings, which is one of the most popular accommodation the booking tools that you can able to communicate directly with the hotels, motels, whatever the accommodation type that you choose, and and you can communicate for the competitive prices as well. And we have other customers, in other words, that they enjoy their innovation journey. First thing that I would like to introduce is called Ctk Cosmetics. It's a pretty young company, but because of the COVID, they had to develop an untapped platform to continuously engage with the customers through the online. So basically, the Ctk Clip is one of the largest cosmetic online trading company in Korea, so that they can able to continue to communicate with the customers on online, and they were expecting the application to be developed, say, like 9 to 10 months. But first, the initial phase has been completed less than 3 months, and customers so surprised with it, so that they go for they have started with the B2B, but they now on the on journey for B2C project, and by the end of the year, they're gonna do B2D project. So the Antec business continuously on, and they continue to develop with the WEM for the other platforms as well. And the second thing is that I would show you is the digital marketplace. Basically, the SaaS Lab delivers a number of different solutions and integrates for the customers. And one of the business models is CDO, Chief Digital Officer, for the customers who do not have any IT resources. Basically, they provide and develops applications for customers on behalf of customers, and and also they delivers a number of different packages for the customers. And next one is that this particular customer has partnered with Confluent, WEM, and Accordion, and so on. They're basically integrating the solutions, and they specifically providing solutions for the government sectors in Korea, and also some military suppliers as well. And the last case that I would like to share is the IT Alliance Forum. It's like the executive IT forum community in Korea, so that they basically publish the IT resources in this particular forum, so that they can exchange their ideas and develop some applications with the WEM as well. So basically, Korea is very good test markets, and number of new technologies always comes to Korea, and they testing the market, and get customers' feedbacks as well. Like Amazon, YouTube, Uber, Airbnb, they're all digital platform business customers, right? Amazon does not have their own manufacturing or their own physical stores, but they trading number of millions or billions of different items. And like YouTube, they do not make any content, contents, but they earn 15 billions of revenues every year. And also they do not have their own taxi, but because of, they built a platform to work on so that they operate with, 33 billion revenues they're creating. And also Airbnb, as you know, that they do not have a physical hotels, motels, or accommodations, but because they're providing online to offline businesses. Same for Skyscanner as well. They just simply arrange flights and they make a revenue. So the world changes, and all these companies has been like more than 10 years or even 20 years to be successful. But with the WEM, we can even accelerate the success to be sooner and more risk-free, and also with reliable systems. And I had very interesting news this morning. This pretty girl is Australian. One day she was dressed very colorful clothing to school, right? And then her mother says, she takes some orders through, with her notebook. And then one day, she has all full of unique notebook or full of ideas that she was trying to get those orders onto the online. So the parent just developed mini website and put it in the Instagram. And after 4 years, she's like 350,000 revenue that she makes. And it was on this morning's newspaper in Australia. The reason I put this these articles or a story right at the end of my presentation is anyone who has any great ideas, when can they make it really? So it is much sooner, much easier that you will be able to make your ideas to be competitive and to be successful in the market. So that's my presentation. Now I'll hand over back to Harsh.
Thank you, David. Now we have a very interesting conversation, and we've got Bindu here. Really appreciate you giving a good global perspective and view. We've got our intern Nikhil here. Thank you, Nikhil, for joining us from Delhi. Welcome. Okay, here's the session for you. So over to you, Bindu and Nikhil. I will step back and do the magic.
Yeah. So hello everyone. I'm Bindu. I look after the marketing, and Nikhil is an intern in marketing, and we bring to you the challenge. Okay, so this is an unfair challenge. That's what a lot of people are telling us. Hey, Nikhil, correct? I mean, 25 years of experience versus 25 years of experience versus the intern that we have. So what do you want to do? You want to show them what we are going to, what? Yes, we can. Can you present it? Yes. It's unfair. It's unfair. Okay. It's unfair to couples. So all of you pick your sides. I am team couple. I think No. You don't know what WEM can do and what Kapil can do. Come on, bug up Kapil. So can we see Kapil and Tanmay once? Our challengers for today. That's Tanmay. So he's into the rival team, guys. Okay. And then we have Kapil. Yes. So, hey Tanmay, all the best for the challenge. So let's see who is supporting Kapil. Okay, there are a lot of people supporting Kapil. Yay! So Kapil is actually going to win. Come on, bug up Kapil. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to start my timer. Okay, let's see. Tanmay, is it okay? Let us start the timer and let's see who does it faster.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Tanmay, what do you have in store for us right now, today?
So basically, we are trying to build a simple web app with 2 pages. Let me just give an overview here. Shall I go ahead and share my screen?
Yes, you can. Kapil, sorry, Nikhil, you will have to stop.
So basically, this is a very simple app that we are trying to build, wherein we have the menu items, and we are trying to get a voting of what is the best place a person would want to visit in India. So Kapil would be doing it on web, and I would go for HTML, CSS, jQuery.
And how do we know that you're not cheating? Can we see your blank screens? We don't trust you.
So this is the screen that I have, and this is the project. If you see, this is a conventional project which I'm doing in Visual Studio, and I have just added the basic Bootstrap classes. So that's all I have. Ready to start.
Ready to start. Okay. Kapil, are you able to unmute yourself due to the settings?
Yeah, I am on unmute.
So Kapil, can you show us just to be sure that we are not cheating?
Okay. Tanmay, what do you stop sharing? So is my screen visible? So I will start from here by creating a new project from here only. So I don't have here any new, so let me make a new project here so that it will just start from the beginning.
Okay, great. So Nikhil, we are not cheating, okay? So I'm starting the timer. Kapil, you can stop sharing your screen and start working on it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to start my timer and then let's see. The stopwatch begins, guys. Okay, so Nikhil, how many times has it happened that you have made some plans and it got cancelled because everyone has different ideas of their vacations? Yes. It just doesn't happen, right? I know. And Goa is the destination that everyone wants to be at. Yeah, still we cannot make a plan. So what Tanmay and Kapil are going to do for us is they are going to build a voting application. So get your gang to vote on that application and see actually how many people are going to say yes. Okay, guys, they'll say yes, yes in front of you, and maybe later on they might not come. So you just to be sure who is going to vote and who's not. That's what Kapil and Tanmay are doing. It's a pretty cool application, Nikhil, for people like us who are stuck at a place since so long and we want to move out, but we are unable to do it. No, yes. That's what happens. Yeah, true. So let's yes, let's make it more exciting. Correct. So Kapil, we want to see what you're doing.
Okay. Well, is it visible?
No, nope, it's not. Not yet. Yes, it is.
No, I'm creating my data fields like variables. My variables, I'm defining my variables.
Okay, and this has you're just doing it. This is so simple, Nikhil. Even you and me can do this without taking any. Anyone can bet, correct. So did you know that just praising a bit, bragging about WEM actually, that everything is logic. Okay, so it's nothing that you cannot do with if you have the right logic for your product, and that's what Kapil is doing. He's just what, a month old, right? Just a month old in WEM, and here he is live building something for us. And yes, it is. Yes. What do you call? The best part about coding and no coding is logic, right? Even in coding, it's logic, but plus you have lots of days of coding. And with WEM or with no code, what you have to do is just work on your logic. That's it. Don't think about the coding. That's been done by the platform. You just have to drag drop stuff, and voila, your thing is done. And I think Kapil will show us what the platform will do actually. But do you want to check on your team? Yes.
Nicola, yep, just give me a second. I will go ahead and share my screen, and I'm trying to come up with the menus.
He's stuck. He's stuck, Nikhil. He's stuck with the menu. And we already have the field items ready. He's still here.
So I'm just trying to get the menu items created and working on the CSS for designing the menu items. Sure. So basically, here I'm writing all HTML codes and using Java classes. Sorry, Bootstrap. I'm using Bootstrap 5.1. So these are the classes that I'm using to have the styling for the menus and the page.
Okay, Tanmay, who are you? Please go ahead. I think Kapil, can you share your screen? We just want to see where you are right now because it's interesting to see what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have created the home page.
Ah, okay.
Now I am creating another flowchart.
So that's it, right, Nikhil? It's flowcharts. Flowcharts that we have learned in college. We didn't pay attention to a lot. With WEM, yeah. I know. I mean, in my college, I never sort of liked flowcharts a lot, but here I'm liking it because it's actually going to give me an application at the end. Okay. Yeah. So someone is sort of shifting sides, is it? Someone is coming onto the WEM side.
Yeah,
Wow. So, I literally start feeling that I can just sit seeing. Okay. So just before that, before answering that question, I just want to check with the audience. Are you able to see the screens? Because we are. And are you guys able to see the screens?
Yeah, we are able to see the screens. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so coming back to Nikhil, why no code? Or I know it's. I mean, you are learning coding like all of us are. I'm an engineer myself. Okay, I'm an engineer. I have worked in an engineering based firms for some time before shifting to marketing. What we learn in coding is logic, and that's what is important even here. Okay, it's just plain logic. But why no code is because you save your time of coding, those number of days or n number of debuggings, this, that, all of that is actually summed up, and that is the major task. So why go into a thing which is very manual, which is very lengthy? Instead of that, focus on the logic, focus on the product that you're going to build, focus on the applications, work on the UI UX, try to please your customers. That's why no code becomes that so important. And it's not that the coding part that we have learned is not, it's gone in waste, it's gone in trash. No, it's not. Because what we forget, like as an engineer, I can tell you what I forget is, okay, I know C, I know Java, I know Python. This is what we start counting on. But what I don't count is, okay, do I know the logic? Do I know the logic behind building a particular application? If the answer is yes, then WEM is for you. If the answer is no, then also WEM is for you, because you will have to learn. Then you understand the importance of coming into the no code arena. How important logics are, how important it is to come and understand your customer, understand your end user, how to spend most of the time. And there was some what do you call percentages that I was reading on. It said that around 80% of coders' life is in he, poor thing, is now working on only coding. Okay, so 80% is coding, 20% is actual logic, whereas it should be the other way around. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I can preview right now. Yeah, I have just created these things. And here, I have just created a home button, and I haven't linked that the other this other flowchart with the other management button. I have but completed that. But let me do it.
No, don't distract Kapil, Nikhil, just to make sure that you win. You should not distract Kapil. Okay. Okay, this is cheating. Please. Go. Well, this is actually very, very interesting. Like, yes, it is visual coding. It's very, very easy, and you can see that how quickly Kapil is actually building it very quickly. There's absolutely nothing that he's coding or he's writing, and it's easy. It's plain English. It's plain English. Number of words. That's plain English. Nothing else. Yes. And mind you, Kapil is a mechanical engineer, okay? Kapil is into mechanical engineering. For everyone who has their doubts that he might know coding, no, he doesn't. He is a mechanical engineer. And it's only with WEM's internship that he started to get into this world of no code. And but I for sure, Kapil has the logic. Kapil understands what it is. And that's the reason why he's doing it so swiftly and so brilliantly.
It's only a month here. I have been working as an intern with them from the last 1 month. So it's not even a month, it's about 25 days. So I have completed the basic training and right now I am on the advanced training level.
Wow, so just with the basic training, he can do this. So imagine with the advanced training, what he.
Let me show you the preview what I have done. I have created these three icons: management and vote. Now I am just I am doing the last feature of this app, that is the import button. Yeah.
It is just 14. It's just 14 minutes. Okay. Tanmay, if you can just tell us.
No. It's I'm still struggling with my CSS, but let me show you where I am trying to. Just give me a second.
Okay, so Nikhil, coming to the internship. You are an intern. Kapil is an.
So basically, I have managed to move this from left to right. So I'm still struggling with the styling, and I will be creating the screen after this. This is now done, so I will now start with the entry form.
Tanmay, you take your day to do this. Kapil is almost done, so it's okay. You can take your day.
I will just stop sharing.
Yes, please. Okay, so Nikhil, talking about internship, how do you think internship is at WEM? Great, great, great. Thank you so much. Kapil, where are we? I think we should be done.
It's almost completed.
Complete. Okay.
Well,
Can you
let
share?
me? Yeah, have I shared my screen?
No, you haven't. We cannot see your screen.
Well, let me share it.
Okay, so for Nikhil, we are also coming up with a very interesting contest, right? After this event or after this session, if I may say, for everyone who's attending the session, right? Is trying to import. Yes, so all the rest of the three parts of the voting application are done. He'll preview it for us.
So let me just go with the count. Let me just check it again. Is there anything missing or not?
Sure. Take your time.
Okay.
Yes, it's responsive and the preview is directly there. So whatever you're building, you can preview it live then and there. Instead of going to a separate link and checking it and all of that, nothing. Is just a press of a button and there you are. You get to see the preview. And that's what Couple is doing. And even debugging, for that matter, debugging in WEM is very easy. So it saves you from all the sleepless nights where you actually go and search every line of code and you try to come up that, okay, and I know how frustrating it can be that later on you feel that, okay, there was there was this inverted comma missing or there was an exclamation mark missing. It does. Ask me about it. I'm not into coding that much, but okay. So we have a clear winner right away.
So here it is, the import function is working. Vote, let me check the vote.
$20, Nikhil. So hands down. Tanu, do you show your screen? I've stopped it. It's 21. So I'm not cheating. It's 21 minutes.
So I just added the input form. So I will stop here then.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And yes, definitely. So Kapil, can we see the screen? Yes, here it is.
So
Can you walk us through the application once?
Okay. So, like we are some people, and we have to create ask someone like who likes let me take Bindu likes Bangalore. So it will save it in the database, and someone else also like Bangalore, so I can vote here Bangalore. So I am getting this one vote. When I click twice, I am getting 2 votes, and this home screen will show all the data. Like someone has to collect all the data, like which place has how many number of votes. Like from import, I can import some other file. Like here, I have prepared a Excel file. So let me import here. Like another polling booth has some another data, so we can have that data too from the date, and someone else can vote from add these data too. Like someone has to vote for Amritsar, like it will vote for Amritsar, Kurg. So at the home page, we will be getting all the data, like who has voted for the which city, and the city with the highest number of votes will win.
Wow. Yes. Yes. Accept defeat. So let us like have a small sort of a session where we even ask Tanmay, how did you feel losing to Kapil?
Oh, I started with a disadvantage, right? So it was like I had my hands tied at my back and I was trying to code with them giving so much of inbuilt functionality that you have. I have to set a website. I have to set the environment, development environment. In WEM, you just click and your development environment is set. So I can keep on talking on that. So
Yeah, keep cribbing, keep cribbing. We have our winner for today. So that is Kapil. Yay!
that was unfair.
It was other way around till yesterday when we told everyone that 25 plus versus an intern, but now tables have turned. So congratulations, Kapil, and thank you for showing the power of WEM and the power of no code. It was really swift. It was beautifully done. I and Nikhil were actually seeing like this, and we were like, okay, should we talk or should we not? Yeah, you can. I know that. So, Nikhil, would you like to also tell everyone that now that they have seen what WEM does, what is it in store for them? Yeah, guys. So it's really exciting what we have, and there's very small things that you need to do, which Nikhil will tell us. You can declare the winner. It's Tanmay. No. Yeah. Can we see, Nikhil, can we see it? Can we see that? The presentation? Because we are unable to see it. So yeah, you didn't share it, I think. You have slipped into that sort of a zone where you have lost, your team has lost, and you are in your. Yes, now we can, yes. And how can you let us know on our social channels? You can come. You can come onto our social channels. You can come on Facebook, LinkedIn. We would prefer LinkedIn, guys. Please come on to LinkedIn. Run the hashtag Wempreneur and tag us. We will know that you have written something. You have actually told us about your dream application. You can name it, and we at WEM are going to run. Are going to open, I think, the Google Forms, right, Nikhil? We are going to have a Google Forms in place. Yes, and yeah, so we are going to have a WEMathon session announced very soon on our socials. So all of you start thinking which application do you want to build, and tag us on our socials so that we know that you really have a dream, and we'll be your partners in fulfilling it. So don't worry on how are you going to build it. What do you want to build is important for us right now. Okay, and mobile applications can be done, any sort of application. Your creativity is your limit. That's what we at WEM APAC strongly believe in. Okay, so your creativity, just let your creative wings fly and just see what you want to build. Tag us. Okay, and then what we do is we'll come back to you. So please mention your email IDs in the form so that we reach out. Else, I am open to go to a destination using BidWing's voucher. That's okay. So your voucher comes to me. I'm always ready. But if you really want to grab those vouchers, please leave your email IDs. Okay, guys? And so, Dr. Sundaresh, do you want us to open the, so people can ask questions. If you have any questions regarding the entire session, you can ask it in your chats, or you can raise your hand and I'll unmute you, because else it's going to be a chaos if I'm going to unmute everyone. Oh, Dr. Sundaresh, are you there?
Yep, I'm pretty much here.
Yes. So Devika has actually, yes, Devika, you can unmute and ask your question. I think she's raised her hand, but I don't see a question here right now. Okay, so So the baton is passed on to you, Dr. Sundaresh, so you can take it forward.
So I was just thinking about another, very similar to WEMathon. And in WEMathon, actually, you are asking for ideas. I was also thinking just the way we had Kapil, fighting for the glory. So why don't you have all the participants, some of them who are interested in developing an app, just like a jam session, just a minute session, you can give them 40 minutes or an hour, okay? While your team creates it on WEM, they can create it on the platform of their choice and see the results so that, they can appreciate what's happening. Okay, just a suggestion.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. If they want to lose, it's okay. We are ready.
Sure. Sure. And thank you very much. If you're done with this, participants. Yeah, sure. So,
there's someone who asked about internship opportunities. So like Harsh mentioned, that you can get in touch with any of us. We'll run our email IDs. So yeah, Harsh has already replied to the email IDs. So what you can do is you can write to us and say that you're interested in your internship opportunity, and we take it from there. Okay, that's as easy as it gets. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, CSI team. I think Dr. Sundaresh, it was amazing. It was a lovely session that you had us showcasing what WEM does. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the entire WEM team. Participants, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask about the same on the email IDs provided. Feel free, because we would always want you to be understanding a technology in its fullest extent possible, so that it will take you to the next level. Okay, don't keep any doubts in your mind lingering. We are always there to help you out, because that's the sole motto of all this effort that we are putting on. May I hand it over to Dayanand?
Yes.
For just summarizing and then the next steps.
Sure,
Dayanand?
Sure.
Professor Dayanand, are you there? Professor Dayanand? Is he on mute? Can you please unmute?
Yes, I have unmuted him. He can unmute himself. I've given him permission to unmute.
Professor Dayanand?
Mic and camera. I mean, mic and camera both are possible for him now.
Okay, Professor Dayanand, are you there? Okay, I think he has some technical issue, if I'm correct. Thank you so much, friends. It has been a wonderful session, and Harsh and team, thank you so much for showcasing something that's so at the cutting edge of technology, and obviously is proven with this challenge also. And I think it was a pleasure having the entire WEM team, on this event, and we look forward to collaborating with you in future also for pretty much taking this to the next level to the students. Okay, Professor Dayanand, you are unmuted.
Yes, he is unmuted. He just has to unmute.
Okay, fair enough. Are you able to hear me? Okay, fair enough. I think let's just conclude this. We have just reached 17:03. I think another thing that excites me is the timeliness that we kept. I think we started on dot and we are ending on dot almost. Probably, I think let's keep this professionalism ongoing forever. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Dear students, internship, I have also provided you the CSI ID. Please do connect with us. If you have got any specific information or any specific questions on internships, we do have some options for you with quite a few companies along with WEM also. Okay, so would be happy to be associating with you. There are about 25 plus institutions who participated today, and thank you all, my dear students, for participating. And for the entire CSI team for standing by. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sundaresh. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nikhil, and thank you, Bindu, for hosting the show. Thank you, both of you. Thank you, Kapil, Tanmay, and thank you, CSI. Really appreciate Dr. Shishel, Chairman of CSI, Dr. Bharti, who came in the beginning, and Dr. Sundaresh for organizing this. It's indeed a privilege to be associated with you. Thank you. Have a safe weekend ahead, and wish you a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Thank you.
Thank you.